Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are live, and we're coming off a loss to the Tennessee Titans. It's the first loss of the year. It's week 3, going up against the Jets. We got a spectator already. We got Muffy here in the background, chilling, just watching with the boys. And we're going to bring to you some good football. Now we're going to negotiate with some players. Now who are we going to have to bring? Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, I want to sign him and Jaquan Bentley. You know. James White. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. We're saving our money because we cannot let him go. James White ain't going nowhere. I'll let everybody on this freaking card go other than James White. James White ain't going no mother where. We got Cricket of the Mew Crew and Alpha 2 chilling back. We're going to start the negotiations off. We do want Stephon Gilmore as well. $11 million for 1 year. What is this guy want? Whoa, that's too much. That's a cap hit right off the bat, dude. Oh, I want to keep, but I don't want to pay him $77 million for 7 years. That's freaking insane. But I'll still have $55 million in cap room and $8 million. All right, well, let's make him the offer and see what he says. I'd take that in a better salary. Really? You're gonna make $77 million for 7 years, and he's turning me down because he wants a bigger salary. Boy, I might as well just cut you right now. What you talking about, Will?
Why would you put a couch not facing the TV? Here, I don't have an ashtray.
All right, so he has an offer. So I've offered him that, but I doubt he's going to take it. So I'm going to offer this man 3 years. And I'm just going to bump it up. But yeah, James White ain't going anywhere. I don't care if I don't have to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into some football. I just wanted to get this here signed away. We got Jets ball coming at you. Now, Tennessee was hotter than I really thought it was going to be. They played a good game of ball right up until the end. That is how you have to be in order to beat our ball team. Because I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but, well, I'm going to lay a note down is what I'm going to say. We usually don't lose. But you can't win them all. Derek Goodman. Wonder if he's any relation to John. He's always. I like how he's got his head just laid on my pillow. Andy Sambucci. Sambucci? Is that what that is? How do you pronounce it? Sambucky?
Sambusi?
Sambucci? Kombucha?
If you put it in Google Translate, it will maybe do something.
There's a name on here that, good grief, he freaking always just has a freaking... He has a time with it. He loves it. Jalil Price. I'm sorry, but like... Jalil? Come on, guys. I think people just literally stop making up names. Somebody sneezes a certain weird sound and they go, oh, that's a new name. You know, like, what the heck? It's like the people that name their kid Wednesday and Thursday or frickin' August. You know, my niece's name is Autumn, and I always thought my sister was lazy, even though it's a frickin' beautiful name, and I love my niece. But it's just, it's you know, it's lazy. Come on. That name is tooken by the season. You know? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into some football. We're going to go bring you down to Jonathan Coachman, and we're going to bring you the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Next.
Matching hundreds. It's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you see what I see? Did you see what I see? A little silhouette of a man named Lawrence Guy. Ha! You ain't scattering that bush, I tell you.
They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking
Lawrence
to
Guy
and what I enjoyed when I watched their game
Mr.
tape and
Shot
their victory last week,
as a
they put it
cat
together in
and
every
big as
phase.
a Cadillac.
Good offense, good
Man,
defense,
we got a
and some key
defense
plays
team.
on
This
special
is,
teams.
look at the
Let's see if
scary
they can get
Harry,
that second win
baby.
in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting
246 yards, 3 touchdowns.
They're going to try to get back in the win
Patriots,
column, but
yes,
obviously
we
they're
are
going to have to do
losers
that
the
in a
last
hostile
time around,
environment.
we are going
And
to see what we
sometimes
can
it actually
do
works
here.
to your
I'm telling you,
advantage.
the Jets,
Now
they
you've got
better
to
get
band
ready
together
and
your
buckle up,
team, the us
because
against
we
the
are
world
coming at 'em
mentality.
hard
Let's see if
and
they can
heavy.
use it and get a victory.
You said you're all done with this. Kickoff. Here we go. It's time for some football.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Now we
So
both
here
got a
comes
lot.
the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his
Let's
team
get on
to
that
win.
bicycle and see what we got.
Watch the twist.
Call call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. This is Bell.
Nice. Very
There's
nice.
another tackle made at the
Very good
line,
tackle.
so they're converging well on the football now.
Ladies
No
and
gain on
gentlemen,
that
if
one
you're
as it
new,
brings up
remember
a 3rd and
to
10.
like and subscribe, and also go over to
Defensively, though, they had a
Good
chance
Replay.
there to hit him for a loss.
Check his
Couldn't get it
channel
done.
out.
Looked like someone was able to knife into
Dragon
the backfield,
NYT,
but he wasn't able to
two
get him
brothers
down.
stacking, and
But his
also
compatriots,
Jimmy
they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He's going to air one out. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt.
We stalked them already, so they don't really have that good of a...
Fielded
Let's go.
just inside the 30.
Come on,
Rushing off defenders.
shook him.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Patriots take over. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. As we get a peek at Brett Hundley, the former UCLA Bruin, he'll be the man under center.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny, when we talked to him, all he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader, because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
Sony Michel, his first carry. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And some room.
Can they go all the way? Big busting 6.
A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 46 yards.
He's going to get it. 56.
Terrific
Big
run from one of the
on that
fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator
That's
before
the
the game,
boss,
and all he talked
Sony
about was
Michel
run
right
fits,
there.
making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases.
They missed their fits, didn't they?
about
Yeah, there was no
5'11".
fit there. The only fit was
And
at the
he
end
just
when he goes
dragging
head
him
down
out
after
there.
that big run.
He's great.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside
I
the
do
15 now
believe
as they come up on 1st and 10.
It is time.
On the ground, Michel.
Oh,
10 yards
that
on the
was
pickup there. It'll be
unintentional
2nd
roughness.
down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football
On the outside.
And he is in.
What it
Touchdown,
is,
New
Sony
England.
Michel.
Sony
Why?
Michel.
Yeah,
his
he's a
6th
beast.
touchdown of the season.
Oh
As these
yeah,
guys
this is
are
all
able to
Madden.
strike
This is the
first
hottest
here in
level
this
right
opening
here. You know
quarter.
why it make it look easy?
An ideal
Because
start
Sony
for them, really.
Michel,
You force
his
the punt, and then you go
overall
down and
is like
score.
a
And you've got to
98,
see a
and
fist
his
bump on
running
the
speed
sideline from the head coach,
overall
don't
is
you?
like a
Because he's turning to his
96.
bench,
He's a
and he's telling his team,
beast.
this is how we prepare.
That's why he's
Force
the
the punt,
best.
go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym.
Samuel
preparing for the
always
fight.
says he's a
Now we
bust
get
with
to
that
all
big
of
old
this.
V8.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio.
Right.
And it's now a
And
7-0 game.
and I'm like,
Just a
yeah, that's
4-play
right.
drive that
'Cause he
time.
can
And it was
move.
Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that
All
polished the drive
right.
off.
That's what we do. Falk still in there. Dude's like 1,000 years old. And he's still playing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Gotta love him.
And this will be a
Something
touchback
like
as
that.
that sails over
I mean,
the end line.
Chung is still
And New
playing,
York set to take
and
the
like he's a
field.
guy that's
And
been in
last
the
drive, their
freaking
first drive,
Patriots since
3
like
and out. What changes here,
2005
if
or
anything?
something insane.
I
like
think it's
that.
making sure the
And
guys
he's
that you
still on
trust the
here.
most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt.
Well, yeah,
They're the
no,
ones that
I think he's actually still playing football in real life, too.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell.
Oh, dude,
He's
just
upended
tear
after
him
a gain
apart,
of 2
guys.
out to the 27.
Gain of 2.
Pretty much
Okay.
unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They got to
yes,
stop him. Can't
beautiful.
let a performance like that.
Old Tippy.
Agreed.
Now, meanwhile, here's
Yeah,
a second
old
down
tipped
throw
off.
that's knocked
Tippy
away
long
and
stalking.
incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a
come
great
on.
corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
So
That's
close.
complete. It's Bell.
Oh, this guy
And he'll be
be
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Okay.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and
Shockers
brawn.
attack
It's
and
also a
biggest
game of
Cadillac. He's
mismatches,
back,
and they're
ladies
trying
and
to create
gentlemen.
one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to
Oh,
him.
right at his
Let him use his
toes.
leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in his
tuck it up,
own
you
blitz,
butthole.
he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a
Oh, that
second
big
and
man
10.
didn't take him down.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
I mean, Sharp is
One thing to
bigger
keep in mind,
than...
partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a
Lawrence
running back
Guy.
of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition
Guy is
does
like
set in
6',
for a defense because you're
7,
excited about hitting him in the
something
first
like
half.
that.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger
yeah.
ones later.
That's
Meanwhile,
good.
on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
That's great.
But it's
Perfect on
incomplete.
3rd down.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to
I
convert
was trying
there
to
on
go, you
3rd
see
down,
that
but what
outside
an
open.
effort to get his
Trying
hand
to
on that
intercept
one,
that.
knock it away,
That would have been
and brings up a
beautiful.
4th down decision.
A 10. Duke Dawson Jr. almost had that BEA beautiful ball. Okay, we're going to give him a little bit
Here's
of a...
Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it
little bit
away
of a
for the second
return.
time.
All right.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well.
Oh, shit. Oh, I was going to bounce over. It's okay.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel.
Sony
A tough
Michel,
challenge
the
here in
bus.
this one. We'll see if
104
he
yards
can
already,
duplicate the
18
numbers on your screen that he put
plays.
up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great
what's that?
complimentary piece in the last game.
Sony
You know,
Michel?
they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And he'll get this
Over the
up to the
line.
30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's
You
enough
tell
for
him,
a
boy.
Patriot first down.
500 rushing
One thing's
yards
for sure,
already,
this defense
and it's
has to
only the
figure
3rd
out
game
how
of
to
the year.
stop the ground
That's
game.
gorgeous.
He's
This
eating 'em
man's
up here
a
in the first
beast.
quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things
That's
aren't working
insane.
too
500
well.
rushing
So
yards
I remember
already
a coach of mine
accumulated in the
saying
third
way
game of the
back
year.
when
That's
a
nuts.
back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without
We've
the
gone
ball.
4
And what he
years
meant was
straight for the
takeaways,
Super
knock
Bowl.
it
This
loose,
will be
because
5.
maybe you can't just stop him with just regular
If we
tackling.
get there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll
Oh,
run it.
and
This
there's
is
a
Michel.
hole.
And he
Oh,
gets this to the
there's a hole that was
35.
stopped
Good for a gain of
quick.
5. We're going to look now at the defense for the New York Jets. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this
They're
one.
going to
I still
have to be
crack up a
strong
little bit
against
after
the
we
run
left our
because
meeting with the
they're gonna
defensive
pull out
coordinator.
everything.
Because I said
I
to
get a
you,
little bit of
stop
out
me
of
if you've
sight
heard this
white.
before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the
thinking.
run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. But facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That was the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-0
Pretty good
on
first
EA
quarter.
Sports.
7 zip. But the defense is holding up beautifully on our side of the ball.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White, and he's going to have a first
White's
down
got
as
it
he's
over
brought
that
down at the 44-yard
line of
line.
scrimmage.
It's a pickup
Oh,
of 6
yeah,
and good
man,
enough
that's
to
rough.
move the chains.
Oh, yeah, he is. James White is gorgeous. You know why I love it? Because he's short like that. He's a great running back because he can get down low, and then big guys are going to go right over the top of him. And he used to be our running back. They put him as our fullback. Our fullback used to be Devlin, and Devlin's like 6'8", a huge beast of a man. No, we went a whole different route this year. We put frickin' my other fastest running back right there. We got Michelle and White right there, the 2 fastest men on the team. Boom, boom. We're gonna snap it.
On the ground, this
Beautiful.
is Michelle.
Gorgeous.
And he's going to get this down
That's
to the
why we
35-yard
make great
line.
running plays. You see
That's
Michelle,
good for 22
White go right out
first
in front of
down.
Michelle, make that block.
We've seen him
Boom.
break off a big run already.
Michelle
in this
goes
game, but
right
for a second,
through.
That one looked like it
Gorgeous
might
play.
be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get
Watch
to the
that.
second level.
Just
because
amazing.
sometimes you'll break off the big run on
That's
his own.
what we needed.
But oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Who says Patriots need Tom Brady to win games? Brady who?
They'll run with Michelle.
whoa,
And this time the
big-
yards won't come so
big
easy
guys
as they'll in
just
fact
snuck
tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On play action, they'll throw.
Yeah,
They'll
see how
tussle for it, and this is going to be
scary
caught.
Harry.
And that's going to be another
Done been
first
caught.
down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got
I don't
that
know what
award.
happened to your other one either. Scary Harry. Look at this catch. Boom. One-handed pretty much. I'm not. That was him. That's all him. That ain't me. When I throw the ball, after I throw the ball, it ain't nothing. That ain't me. That's the other dude on the other end. I throw it up in hopes that he catches it. And he ain't ever really done me. He ain't ever done me
Now
too
a first
long.
down carry, it's Michelle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Big series right here. We got to step up.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
Oh,
And
man.
they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back
All
to
right.
the 19-yard
So they're
line.
learning.
The
They're
2nd down
watching.
play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, my
The short field
thing
shrinks even more with the type of bodies they
What
brought
shall
in
we
on
do?
that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their
What
blocks, and that
shall
one ended up going
we
backwards.
do?
Now Hundley. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Yeah,
And
baby.
he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly
He'll come
what many
back. Look at
offenses
that,
are
though.
looking
You see
for.
that touchdown?
Sustained ones that can impose their will
Beautiful.
on the other
That's
team.
why Scary Harry. I always get a name for all my boys. Scary Harry. We got 13
Tavecchio to
to
add
nothing.
the PAT.
Tavecchio for the point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. It's good.
So that one,
Oh, they're gonna go get a little
11-play
bite to
drive.
eat, and they'll be
And it's
back. They
finished off
usually
by
do
a
that.
Pats touchdown.
I'm standing. right. I'm going to be kickoff. They're going to have to buck up on their defense. On their offense if they're going to get through my D.
This fielded at the 2.
And I'm not trying to say too much.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
I really need
plays.
to
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
And that's another reason why I think we win games so good, because
I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Going right side here, and that's complete.
That is a touchdown. Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
Yeah, this is
his second touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed.
No, this is viewer discretion.
They don't get something done on this drive. Turn it back over.
I throw that in there once in a while. I've seen a lot worse on this here channel. There is little kittens that pop in every once in a while, but
usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got
all right,
touchdown,
so you got a touchdown.
Out the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
You got a touchdown. Calm it down. Easy killer.
Josh Lambo now for the point
Only
after.
touchdown in the game so far comes with 1:51 in the first half. So.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Old Lambo
So
for the point after.
Scoring drive on just 3 plays.
Kidney beans.
And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
Oh, yeah? All right, let's see what we can do here. You know what I would really love? I would really love to show off
He'll kick this one away.
skills here.
This will be
Some
taken
deep
in at
feet
the
and
1.
skeet.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
It's been a long while since I've had a return touchdown. All right, let's go. Let's see what we can do.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, he done hit
He
me.
went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Who was that? Who's that big giant of a man?
Midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story.
Really?
Here, over 20 yards.
Okay, because that's not who I was throwing to. That was great.
That's
That was a beautiful catch. That was not. I was throwing to Scary
Harry. The truth of
Harry.
the matter is,
I
that
can't
ball was
read
not
his jersey.
streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. I am not up to, I'm not good grief by any means. I'm not up to the names and everything like that. So I have no clue who that was that snatched that ball out the air.
On first down.
Whoever
Michelle.
it was, he knows what he's doing.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, Michelle And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Throwing, Hundley, got his man, that's Harry.
That's why he's scary. How did he catch that?
35.
That was like, I know it doesn't matter because we're going into the half, but look at this. Wow. That was great. Woo. Like, he's like, what? That was great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into halftime here. We're going to send you down to the coach himself, as always. We'll see you when we come back.
On the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start with an AFC East battle down in South Florida. Buffalo at Miami. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Tyreek Hill, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Teddy Bridgewater with a touchdown pass. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic. See what's happening over in London. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game
so we
here
got
as
the
we
ball
get set to
again?
resume play.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming off of the halftime now. And we have the ball. Well, that is...
So here we go
Ain't
for
that
half
a little bit
number
of
2.
something?
The Patriots with the lead, and they will be
Ain't
getting the
that something?
football. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, keep going.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his
Yeah.
trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Yeah, I like my little spin.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. A gain of 3, second down. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, a run from White. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
They are in
So
great
they'll
field
come up
position.
first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. The last run got 6, now second and 4. Again, it's Bell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that'll be accepted.
They moved
course,
when they switched my guys. Ha, that's going to set you guys back.
Still first down.
Thank you. I'm going to bring out the big boy.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
To throw is Darnold. This will be caught just inside the 10.
That was just a sickening
And now they're
thought.
inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I don't know how he got up.
They'll give him 8 on the play,
hurting.
and it'll be second down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting.
How do you tackle somebody and then bring him into the end zone? All you had to do was tackle him the opposite way.
Extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, they run with Michelle.
Where am I going? Like, what
2
was
yards
that
on the
about?
pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, over.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down now. Michelle shedding the tackle. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. They will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game, fourth quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Bell. And an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 58.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Seriously, why are we
A
playing
big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. He'll get it up the middle, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Okay,
Getting
no
down
end
to the good
zone.
stuff.
We will
All
still
tied
stop.
with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Lambeau will put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So the Patriots now down by a field goal, 1:53 remaining. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Continuing to fight for more. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground is Michel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And, he took that in one-handed.
Yes.
What a grab. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
50 seconds mark. Check tight, check tight, check tight.
They'll run on first down. Michel, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And it's Michel once again. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now they go
Are you
for
kidding
it
me?
on 4th, but this
We
one's
lost
going to wind
another
up
one.
incomplete.
Like, seriously, he never misses. Wow. He was open.
Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
That's BS. He was just playing like absolute shit this whole game. Yeah, everything in pocket my part box, dude. Done played like shit this whole game.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet.
Yeah, I thought he caught
Interesting.
that, too.
A very clean game. No turnovers by either
I
side.
thought he did.
An
too,
absolute
too.
rarity when we watch
know,
games
man.
now because
played like
defenses have
shit
put
the
such
whole
an
game.
emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was
it's
offenses
irritating
spending their
because,
time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So
I
they
just
worked
don't
on
get
that
it.
not just a week of
I
practice,
don't
but I'm sure all
understand
during
it.
training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jets, it's back-to-back victories now after
Well,
the
it
Week
is
1
what it
defeat
is.
as they
I mean,
move
we've
to
got-
2-1.
we're good for
and they will
losing
hit the
two
road next
a
week for a
season,
date
so
with the San
I
Francisco
guess maybe
49ers.
that's our two that we
Meanwhile,
done
for New
lost.
England, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try
1
again
and
next
2.
week
Holy
at
crap,
home
man! I haven't
against
had
New
a bad
England.
season like that since we first
Thanks for
started
tuning in,
playing
everybody.
on
Alongside
All
Charles
Madden, and
Davis,
then
we
come
thank
from
our
having,
entire crew.
like,
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
5
This is
losses
the
in a
NFL
row, and then
on
came
EA
back and won the
Sports.
Super Bowl. That is the funny thing is though, I was stopping them though the whole time, Grief. Like I was stopping them the whole first half. I had them stopped. They weren't even getting in the end zone. I just don't understand. Honestly, it's like got me really irked. Yeah, I went 0-5 for like freaking a whole season once, came back and won the Super Bowl, so you know, it can happen. It's irritating. That one just irritated me for some reason.
Scouting points are earned
was like
every
a-
week.
like
Use
nothing
all
I
of your
did.
points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
I don't even want to talk to anybody. Oh, for that one, it's like, dude. Ugh. Negotiation station. I offered him so much money to stay, and he like told me to go. James White, I gotta freaking keep him in the. Oh my gosh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll probably be up with something else here in a few. Might go do some racing. We had on the racing NASCAR. We've got our first 2 wins. We got Bristol was our first one, and then by gum, I tell you right now, that was a beautiful race at Talladega. And if you missed it, I advise everybody to go back and see it. Even if I tell you the outcome, we won Talladega, but I advise you go back and take a gander at that goose, because that was a very nice, tight one. And I love it when racing gets that tight, and I love it when a plan comes together. Now, I will be taking a brief intermission, and we'll be back up live with something else. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We're at 850 subs and climbing. And as always, God bless.